Hey yogis, Happy New Year. So for the next 10 days, I'm going to be talking you through mindfulness meditation essentially, or mindfulness in itself, what it is, how powerful it can be, and how we can implement it in everyday life. Now, mindfulness is thrown around a lot these days. We've got mindful eating, we've got mindful language, we've got mindful practice, mindful movement, all sorts of different forms of mindfulness, when we may actually not be aware of what that term actually means. So we're going to spend the next 10 days diving into mindfulness, what it's all about, and hopefully after those 10 days you will feel a little bit more aware of what it is and how to implement it into your life. I hope you enjoy. I hope you find it useful. Namaste. Mindfulness meditation. So mindfulness is very similar to being aware. So it's awareness of what we're thinking, what we're doing, what we're saying at any given time. So to implement this into our life, it takes quite a lot of practice due to the fact that our mind is pretty scattered naturally. Our brain just goes off on any kind of tangent and takes us down all sorts of rabbit holes. And without practice, our brain can do this all day, every day. If you just lay and try not to think about anything, you'll notice that your brain just drifts off. So what mindfulness meditation does is it draws our brain to a point of focus, and then we learn to bring ourselves back to that focus point each time the mind wanders. So a common misconception with meditation or mindfulness meditation is that we're looking to stop our thoughts. This isn't actually the case at all. We are looking to take a step out of our normal train of thoughts, to back away from it. Now this is quite challenging because if you just try and focus on one or concentrate on one particular thing for just a few seconds, you'll find that very quickly your mind is off and thinking about something else. So the goal with our meditation or our mindfulness meditation is to notice when our mind is off thinking about something else and then come back to our point of focus. It doesn't matter how many times the mind wanders or what we're thinking about as such, it's just noticing, coming back to our focus point, trying again. Noticing, coming back to our focus point and trying again. Your next question might be, why does it matter if I'm mindful or not? Which is a very fair question. You may have gone your whole life without particularly paying any attention to what your brain is doing at any given point. But what we think has a direct knock or direct impact to how we feel, the actions that we take, the things that we say, and therefore the outcomes that our life gives us. So by being aware, we can then implement change where we might need to, whether that be creating new habits or breaking old ones, and by implementing things that are perhaps more self-serving than self-destructive, which is a big task and shouldn't be taken lightly. That's all I'm going to cover today. Hopefully you found it useful, and do check out the next 9 days of videos so you can continue to learn about your mindfulness meditation practice. Any questions off the back of this video though, don't hesitate to get in touch and I will get back to you ASAP. I look forward to continuing this practice with you. Namaste.